How are you warning the people of Fulan and Allan and this, don't listen to this person, don't talk to this person, don't do this person, and you don't even know ahkam related to najasa, tahara, and all these things. Sahih brothers. فَعَقِدُ شَيْءٍ لَا يُعْطِيهِ. One who doesn't have can't give. I will tell other brothers. One brother recently told me a story of where a brother was warning him about someone, telling him, don't listen to this person, don't listen to this person, don't listen to this person. And then he said to him, and they were in the city of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then, as you all know, in Mecca and Medina, there is janazah that is prayed. So when the time for the janazah came, he said to him, brother, do you know how to pray salatul janazah? So the brother said, I taught him and I told him how to pray salatul janazah. But you're talking about masail deep. Do you know, my brothers and sisters, warning against individuals and speaking against individuals? Not everyone from the scholars of hadith were doing it. There were elite group of people who were qualified to do that. And they were doing it to protect the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Imam Ahmed, for example, Yahya ibn Ma'in, for example, Ishaq ibn Rahuya, for example. They were elite group of scholars. Abu Zur'at al-Razi, Abu Hatim al-Razi, Dara Qutni, rahimahullah. They were called Ahlul Ilal. Hatta wallahi, by Allah, other imams were not in this field and they weren't talking about it. Like Imam Shafi'i, let's be honest. There were a group of scholars who were elite, who were, this field was theirs, to identify narrators and what they got wrong and compare their narrations with other narrations. Yahya ibn Ma'in in his last days cried. And they said, why are you crying for Yahya ibn Ma'in? And he said, I'm crying because what? I'm crying because there's going to come a day where I have to stand in front of Allah and I have to respond and explain myself why I said any of these statements about any one of those people. I have to get an answer for it. Why I spoke about that narrator and that narrator and that narrator. I have to prepare an answer for it. Imam Ahmed, look at this, rahimahullah. They asked him about a particular man. They said, this man speaks about you and he says bad. First they said, what do you think about this man? He said, Rajulun Salih. They said, but Imam Ahmed, this man doesn't leave you alone. Every opportunity he gets, he says things about you. And Imam Ahmed said, rahimahullah, Rajulun Salihun buliya bi. He's a righteous man. Allah has tested him with me. But he didn't take the title away. He didn't say, what? He says things about me. Guess what? He's gone. Imam Ahmed has reached a level at his time where he was a symbol of what the Sunnah was. Yes. Because he was at the forefront of a calamity that befell the Ummah at that time, which is mas'alatu khalq al-Quran, that the Quran is created. Ahmed took the lashing, the beating, the imprisonment. He did that. And at that time, anyone who genuinely or generally had something against Ahmed was more towards the side of the Mu'tazila. By loving Imam Ahmed, you would know who was on the Sunnah that day. And if you find someone who wants to put Imam Ahmed down, فَعْلَمْ بِأَنَّ سُتُورَهُ سَتُهَتَّكُ. Know that his curtain, that he's trying to conceal himself in, will one day be taken down. It will be exposed. مع ذلك, Ahmed didn't say that. Ahmed said, Rajulun Salihun, righteous man, he's been tested with me. Ala kullin. I'm not saying this because of myself, my brothers and sisters. Wala li tashafi. But I'm just saying this because the ayah calls for it.